Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Guys, it's that time of year again. Oh my gosh, it feels like forever. It literally feels like, yeah, it feels like it's been, well, I mean, let's be honest, it feels like it's been 3 years since the last time any of us have actually been to Comic Con. Now, there was a Comic Con light, if you will, a number, I think it was like last year. But it was like in late, it was like in October, September, October, November, something like that. It was really late in the year, and it was just one of those things where they wanted to they were trying to get back to the swing of things, and honestly, I'm not sure it really captured what they were trying to do. The attendance was much lower. They had huge restrictions, on certain things, and in many ways, it's still much of the same as that. But it is Comic Con, and we can see just by the way the companies are acting, the way the reveals that we're getting, like closer to tomorrow, everything that's happening right now in terms of like all the excitement, all the it's feeling like Comic Con all over again. So today I wanted to share my experiences with Comic Con and really give everybody a heads up as to what to expect when you're in the city of San Diego, what to expect when you're at Comic Con, and really just give you a heads up as to some of the things that can happen during Comic Con, both good and bad, and some of the things which are really that you should expect and really be ready for. Because honestly, I'm not even joking about this, guys. I'm not even joking about this. You have to pace yourself when you're at Comic Con. San Diego Comic Con is a completely different beast from every other convention you've ever been to. And let me tell you this: if this is the very first time you've ever been to a convention, brace yourselves. The sensory overload in this whole city, the whole city becomes Comic Con. It's not just the convention center. It's not just a few locations around the convention center. The whole freaking city of San Diego becomes Comic Con, and with good reason. Obviously, people from all over the world come to the Mecca of Comic Cons, San Diego, and they really are there. Being the grandfather of all Comic Cons, everyone wants to join in on the fun. And because in the most recent years, premieres from Universal, from Marvel, from so many different companies, Warner Brothers, they've been making premieres at Comic Con. As a matter of fact, I was actually at the Star Trek premiere, I believe back in 2017, and it was a blast. We were outside, we were outdoors, and the full orchestra was actually playing the score. The actual stars actually showed up. The people who were starring in the film, they actually showed up and welcomed us to Comic Con. And they did a wonderful tribute to the actor who portrayed Chekhov. It was a beautiful moment. But guys, today I did want to share with all of you, the top 10 things that you really need to know when you visit Comic Con. So, guys, let's buckle up. Let's take a deep dive into what to do when you get to Comic Con, how to get things rolling, and what to expect. Some of the great things, some of the most amazing things, and some of the shocking and really crazy things that you can experience during Comic Con. Let's get started. So, guys, this is absolutely crazy. As some of you might know, I've been to Comic Con multiple times, and honestly, every single time I was there, it was an absolute blast. I really have to say that Comic Con, compared to every other convention you've ever been to, and I'm not exaggerating on this. I seriously am not. Compared to every other convention that you've been to, it really is nothing quite like it. Now, you could say to other conventions, comic related, Comiket in Japan, being the largest comic convention in the world. Last I checked, although I have heard that India's Comic Con is starting to really take everyone by storm. But those are outside of the United States. Those are outside of North America. Today, I wanted to just concentrate on what exactly you need to expect and what you need to do in order to get into the Comic Con and really get the most out of your Comic Con experience. So as you can see, just by typing in MegaJoy Retro SDCC 2019 or just SDCC, I've been to Comic Con multiple times. I've had multiple experience there. I started going to Comic Con with my friend Angel back in 2016. All the way back in 2016, I was my first Comic Con. Then I went in 2017, 2018, and 2019. So I have a fair amount of experience going to Comic Cons. And today I wanted to share my top 10 tips, if you will, and the important things that you know when you first, show up at Comic Con. So, guys, for tip number one, this one is this one, of course, is kind of self-explanatory, but it really is important. Yeah, you got to arrive early. You've got to arrive early and register, guys. This is important. Depending on the day that you purchase your pass, whether it's day 1, day 2, day 3, it's very important to actually arrive as early as possible because the lineups to actually register are absolutely absolutely insane. I myself, was fortunate, multiple years to be able to get a what's it called, a professional badge. So going to Comic Con was pretty simple for me. I would arrive the day before, which was Tuesday, or very very early on Wednesday, which is the preview day. I'd head to the hotel, right? I'd have a little bit of time to actually go around the city. And you can see here, me and my friend David, where everything is blocked off. Everything's blocked off. The streets are already set up for the eventual, thousands upon thousands of people who end up at Comic-Con every year. And yeah, the city is literally locked down. There's like normally, and this is actually Bourbon Street. The street, what is it called? The Gaslight District. These are the arches here in the Gaslight District. This is one of the main squares leading up to the convention center right here. Again, wonderful city. The weather in San Diego is this wonderful dry heat, and it's surprising because they're right beside the water. So when you're there, you're not sweltering like you would here in Ontario. It's actually quite a nice heat, but honestly, get yourselves ready because you will sweat quite a bit walking around the entire city. So this is an example of some signage, and it's not really that helpful. I'm not going to lie to you, and this is one of the reasons why I keep telling you, really, arrive early, get there, and get to your registration. As you can see, they've got these arrows pointing left, right, but it doesn't really tell you what entrance to go in. You really have no idea. As you can see here, it says volunteers, deaf and disabled services to your right. Attending a badge pickup and complimentary passes to your right. Bags, books, and lanyards to your left. Industry registration and exhibitor professionals and press badges to your right. But it has no indication of which entrance you need to go to. So guys, don't guess. Do yourselves a favor. Don't ask anybody on the street either. They really don't know. Find yourself someone like this young man here who basically will be able to help direct you to where you need to go. Let's see if we can find him again. Yeah, these lovely people here. They have obviously Comic-Con shirts, and they basically are giving you directions. This gentleman also has a high visible vest, and he can help you out as well. Definitely go find somebody who knows what they're doing. They will lead you to the proper location. It could be at the top pavilion. It could be at the ground floor. It changes every year. It's actually pretty crazy. So you go, you pick up your badge, and then you can start your day. However, I will say this: the doors of Comic-Con, they actually don't open. The actual show floor, it actually doesn't open until around 6 o'clock. So back in 2018, you just saw the lower lobby is where we picked up our badges. But in 2019, that all changed. You had to go actually up to the top pavilion to actually go and pick up your badges. It was pretty crazy. And when you're there, obviously you have to present your proof of identification. You have to present the the papers proving that you actually have a ticket. But once you're there, you pick up your badge, you pick up your complimentary bag, you pick up all the materials that you can see here, program guides, the show guides, the schedules, everything that you can imagine. And here you go. You actually line up to pick up your badge. And the badges are in 2019. It was really special for us because In 2019, it was the 50th anniversary of Comic Con. Let's see if I have the logo here. Yeah, it was the 50th anniversary of San Diego Comic Con. Wonderful time to actually check in and take in all of the experiences. But yeah, definitely check in early because seriously, guys, it can be daunting. You can see just the myriads of people trying to get in, and this is preview day. Then that's how ridiculous. That's literally how ridiculous it gets. Now, it's very important to mention that your badge, do not lose your badge. There's a $50 charge to get a new badge, and the reason being is because the badges are actually lined with a lot of technology. As you can see here, they have this scan here location to actually activate your badge. So once you've activated your badge, just like Jordan here has done, it'll turn green. So I'll do the same thing. We're going to scan right here. It turns green, and then you pick up your complimentary pin and your collectibles. After that, you can proceed down to the show floor. But as I said, specifically with Comic-Con, things don't start off right away. The doors only open at 6 o'clock. You can see this massive lineup for people just ready to get in. Everyone's on bated breath. This was just absolutely insane. And then once the doors open, the security will check your badge again. And this is very important, guys. You have to double check your badge at each stop. But once you're in, you're in. And for us, I was off to the races. It was ridiculous. Check this out, guys. That was me and David. We just took off. We left Dex and Jordan behind, and we were running. And why were we running?
Welcome to Comic-Con.
We were running because we were trying to get to the exclusives. And we're going to get to that in a minute because that's actually not number 2. There's a lot more to go around for Comic-Con. But yeah, preview day is actually the easiest day to get around because there aren't as many people on preview day as you would expect. It's actually pretty easy to get around. There's a lot of space. You can see there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people, but truthfully, and I mean this 100% truth in pure truth, this is nothing compared to the actual first day of Comic-Con. Like, it literally is sardine can in there. It's absolutely nuts. Here I am traveling to the Mattel booth, and I wanted to show this specifically because I want everybody to know what the Mattel booth looks like so that you guys will know where to go to buy merchandise. Remember, the He-Man and Skeletor 2-pack can only be bought at this toy store. Do not go to the Mattel the Mattel display, which looks like this. This is the Mattel display. This is not the place that you go to buy merchandise. This is the place where you go to get autographs. This is the place where you go to get swag. This is the place where you go to see some of the new displays and even take pictures, pretending that you're He-Man, and you get to see these gigantic, wonderful displays of Masters of the Universe, all these great things like that. So I'm getting ahead of myself here. I did want to actually mention something very, very, very important for this particular Comic-Con for this year. Guys, do not forget this. This is something which is very, very important. Over at Toy News International, a great resource for toy news all year round. Guys, definitely go give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. This year, specifically, San Diego Comic-Con strongly enforces mask mandates. This was provided by The Outsiders. They wrote this article. July 18th, 2022. It goes on to say, the organizers, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. The organizers of the San Diego Comic-Con have announced that mask mandate is going to be enforced and required for all attendee groups, including but not limited to exhibitors, guests, staff, press, professionals, volunteers, and cosplayers, to wear an approved face covering regardless of vaccination status. The mask mandate described by organizers means that face coverings should completely cover the nose and mouth, fit snugly against the sides of the face, and not have any gaps. All attendees must also verify that they are fully vaccinated. This is important, guys. You have to be fully vaccinated with 2 shots, not just 1. You need 2 shots. Or, and this is the provision, and this is actually much more, this is much better than it was earlier, or provide proof of negative test taken within 72 hours. So basically, you have to pay to go get a COVID test to ensure that you are COVID-free within the 72-hour period. So if you are planning on going to Comic Con and you have not, you don't have 2 shots, you'll definitely get yourself a proof of negative test as soon as you can, because if you don't take it within the 72-hour period, they will not let you into the building. It is ridiculous. You will have traveled all the way to San Diego and be denied at the door. Anyone attending must download a health pass and this is very important, guys. You need to download that health pass. That will be quickly used to verify testing and or vaccination status. All who also verify will be given a wristband, which allows entry to the convention center. So you'll be getting these wristbands. This happened to me at Anime North just this past weekend. The San Diego Comic Con is vehemently enforcing these rules, indicating that people, guys, here we go. People who do not comply with a face mask requirement will be removed. This is the policy in place to ensure health and safety for all fans. Security will be on site to support an adherence to the policy. So, guys, everyone isn't is entitled to their opinion, but the reality is, when you're on site, don't fight with security, don't fight with the staff. Wear a face mask. Get yourself your check that you have actually been cleared of COVID within the last 72 hours if you are not double vaccinated. And if you are double vaccinated, definitely get the health pass. Make sure that you're all clear, and you can download that here. It's on the San Diego Comic Con Twitter. So basically, get ready to attend. Download clear. You need to use their health pass to confirm safety and identity requirements before entering the event. You can download it here using this quick Bitly pass. Guys, this is serious. If you head to San Diego Comic Con and you do not do these measures, they will not let you in the building. I know this. I know that they will not let you in the building because I've seen it. I've actually seen people try to get in without their badge, trying to claim that there's somebody on the inside who has the badge, and you know what? They literally tell you, well, call them out, let them bring you the badge because you are not getting in. It is literally that serious. It is absolutely that serious. Let me show you how that works, by the way. So when you get to the building, you'll see the doors to the convention center. Once you get there, the security is right at the front. You cannot get past them, and the security guards will literally tell you at these small towers here, you have to badge in just like this. You'll take your badge, right? You'll put it against sorry, it skipped. You'll put it. See how she's directing you to actually put it against the scanner. The scanner will beep, and that will allow you back into the building. If it beeps the wrong way, they will deny you entry. That's actually how it happens on Comic Con. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, guys, definitely make sure that you are either double vaccinated, you actually have the health pass, or you have your proof of that you are negative for COVID within the 72 hours. And please, guys, please do this. Wear your mask at all times while inside the building. This is just something that happens. I had to do it at Anime North the whole weekend. It was uncomfortable. It was sweaty. It was hot. But unfortunately, it is for everybody's safety. So, guys, please adhere to the rules. Have some fun at Comic Con. This is the way it's going to be. For my top tip number 2, we're going to talk about Preview Day. So, guys, Preview Day is not something that everybody is going to be able to attend. It's just not something. So, if you're fortunate enough like me, who I'm a YouTuber, I was able to apply for a press pass. Not a press pass, a professional badge, and yeah, they were kind enough to actually provide one for me. I was able to get to go into San Diego Comic Con on Preview Day. So, what is Preview Day? Preview Day is Wednesday, actually. So it will be tomorrow. This is going to be a lot of fun for anybody who actually has the opportunity to be there. You can basically check in early on Preview Day, and just like I showed you here, 6 o'clock in the afternoon is when the doors open on Preview Day. You can head in there, try to get your exclusives early. You can meet and greet with all the vendors. Some of the guests are already in the building. You can actually go to a few early bird panels. They're usually industry panels, so they're not necessarily geared towards fans. But there's a lot of things to talk about and a lot of things to do during Preview Day. Many of the exclusives are available on Preview Day. For example, David and I are running right now to try and get I tried to get my hands on some of the She-Ra exclusives, which were available this year. And I think I have a clip of that, actually. Let me just double check. Yeah, right here. And back in 2018, this was the Mattel booth, and they had a whole host of wonderful exclusives. They had the Barbie versions of She-Ra and Catra. That was sold out on preview day. I could not freaking believe it. So here's how it works with preview day, guys. With every day actually. Every retail location that actually has stock on hand, like Mattel, they will actually have an allocation about how many pieces they will sell every day. It could be 50 pieces, it could be 100 pieces, it could be 200 pieces. But once they run out of that allocation for the day, they will deny you. They will literally stop the sales. They will tell you to come back tomorrow. And you can see here, guys, right behind me, there are actually huge signs saying that there's no standing and no blocking the hallways. So they have designated areas for lining up, as you'll see right here. This was actually me and the guys going around and trying to. Okay, sorry. That's different thing there. But yeah, they have designated areas where you need to line up. And the thing is that once you're in that line, do not leave that line, because if you leave that line, you will basically be out of luck and you cannot get back into the line. You cannot purchase your exclusives. And the thing about these lines is they are against the wall, and no one is allowed to. You're not allowed to. People still do it. They line cut, but you're not allowed to loiter anywhere around there. People try to get into the line by pretending they're part of the line. And what happens is they have somebody patrolling the area to make sure that doesn't happen. It's actually a very, very good system. But there is fire code, which they adhere to quite a bit. Guys, it is no joke. And you will be removed from the building if you actually break those rules. It's actually pretty crazy. But Preview Day is an amazing event. You can see all the exhibits ahead of time. I was able to take all this footage of Unicron, the crowdsourced project when it was there. This was an absolute huge event at the time. You can see all the different makeup schools, and it's just for those who are privileged enough to go, it is just one of those things where it's a lot more relaxed. You don't feel pressured at all to go anywhere or see anything because you're not crowded. There's actually so much room around you compared to the next day, which is day one. Funko does not actually have, and this is my experience in the past, Funko does not have any releases on preview day. They only allow purchases on day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. You can see here just how big Comic-Con really is. This is only one section of the convention center. This thing spans for literally like just hundreds of feet, thousands of feet. It's crazy. It's a massive convention center. But yeah, during preview day, you're able to see a heck of a lot more than you would comfortably than you would during days 1 or 2. It really is quite the experience. If you were fortunate enough to actually head out there during preview day, congratulations! It's a heck of a lot of fun. All right, guys. Now for my tip number 3, crowds. Yeah, so preview day is actually very, very minimal crowds. It's not really that bad. But once you get to day 1. Day 1 is where things just completely change. This is what it looks like on day 1. It is sardines. Really, you can barely move in most cases. It is absolutely bonkers. This is the comic area where the Boom Studios, and here we go with Hot Toys. Yeah, basically, as you can see all over, it's just a sea of people. It's literally ridiculous. So I would caution anyone who is a little bit weary of crowds. They're claustrophobic and they get panic attacks and anxiety attacks easily. Guys, seriously, there are rest spots in different areas of the building. Find them very quickly. Learn where they are, because honestly, you can have a panic attack very, very quickly at Comic-Con. There are just so many people. It is just a massive amount of individuals trying to look at exhibits, trying to get to where they're going, trying to buy stuff. And you know what? Not everybody is courteous. Unfortunately, I have to say it that way. There are people who like to push and shove, and a lot of people, are very confrontational. So if you are someone who is, who suffers from anxiety, please, do yourself a favor. Find that safe space. Find the place, the cafeteria, the different rest areas. Find a place where you can, have 5 minutes and really deal with that situation that you find yourself in. Because honestly, truthfully, it is not funny. Like anxiety attacks. From what I understand, some of my friends actually suffer from anxiety, and it is something which is really, really frightening as well. So yeah, definitely be aware of those crowds. My number 4 tip is my top number 4 is lines. My affection, my pet name for Comic Con is LineCon. Everybody, everywhere you go in San Diego Comic Con, there's a line. Every single place. It doesn't matter if you're in the convention center, if you're outside of the convention center. There's a line everywhere. Let me show you what the lineup to get a chance at getting a free Lego figure. Okay, the Lego exclusive figure that was available at San Diego Comic Con. Guys, this is not exaggeration. Check out how long this line is. So this is where the line. This is where the autograph area is. You have to come into the autograph area on the back of the building. And Jordan's got a banana. So you can see, here's the first line. This is the line just for autographs. Let's see what I'm saying here.
This is the autograph line, just to line up to get autographs. I don't think they care.
That line is about 3 hours long. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, we are on the outside of the building because the line, as you can see here, this is the end of the line. I don't know if you guys just saw that. This is the end of the line. We just pan over here, there. That's the end of the snake line, but that's not actually the end. The end is over here somewhere. This is another snake line just to get to the contest portion of the Lego giveaway, because what they do is there aren't enough to go around. There just are not. So they have a lottery. You have to actually press your luck. Basically, you click a button and it tells you if you won or lost. It's crazy. Here is how long this line is. We start here at the back of the convention center, and we have to keep going. So basically, this is you can see here just hundreds and hundreds of people. Now that's the continuation of the line. We keep moving. We keep going. We go all the way to it goes down 3 flights of stairs. I found a robot which distracted me. Yeah, this is the lineup just for a Lego figure, guys. This is not a lineup to get into the building for Comic Con. No, these people have already been checked in to get to and are already part of Comic Con. We are traveling all the way down to the marina on the other side of the back of the building. This line is literally just to get a Lego figure. And we're asking, how far is this line? And she goes, keep going. And she said, just past the Marriott Hotel. That's what she said. And we just keep going. Guys, we had to actually had to badge out. This is how ridiculous it is. This is how ridiculous this line was. We had to badge out of the convention center. Okay, this is what this volunteer is telling us. We have to badge out of the convention center, follow this additional line, which goes all the way past the Marriott Hotel. Okay, on the marina. All right. See, here he goes. So let's read this. We need to leave the convention center to get into a line which is on the marina. The line goes past the Marriott Hotel. So we just kept walking. Watch this. This is crazy. So that's the continuation of the line. And it just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. This was just absolutely ludicrous. This is a line to just pick up a Lego figure. A freaking Lego figure, guys. Can you freaking believe this? This is a line to pick up a Lego figure. Oh, by the way, this line, you are not guaranteed a Lego figure if you're in this line. Okay, this was a 3.5 hour line. Okay, like this was absolutely insane, and you are not guaranteed. You are not guaranteed to get to get a. I'm gonna get to that in a second. You are not guaranteed to get a Lego figure. You are not guaranteed that. That is not a guarantee. I'm going to show you what happened. Actually, we actually got to we spent almost 4 hours in line. So here we go. So we're finally back close. We're at the third level now, right? Jordan's been sweating his butt off. Like, he's been wearing this spandex Spider-Man suit. He's absolutely sweating his balls off. We're finally at that part of the snake line, right at the top of the building, right here. Lego ticket line. I don't know if you guys saw that, right there. Lego ticket line. Okay, this is crazy. So we keep going and keep going, and we keep going. It just will not end. Seriously, 3.5 hours in line. There's the prize. There are the tiny little Spider-Man figures that everyone is coveting. But you have to play a game. You have to play a game in order to get this stupid tiny little Spider-Man figure. So the idea is, it's a luck of the draw. You either get it or you don't. You basically there's an iPad right there on the top. You click it. It tells you yes, you won. No, you've lost. She just won one, so she's super happy. Let's listen in. So David's won. Here's Dex. Dex has won. Excellent. And here's my turn. Did I win? I won.
I can't believe it.
So every one of my friends won, but I turn around and the one guy who's dressed up as Spider-Man, he lost.
No.
My friend Jordan, poor guy, the one guy who was actually dressed up as Spider-Man, trying to get a Spider-Man Lego, after 3.5 hours, did not get anything. But you know what? Dex has a huge heart, man. Dex has a huge heart. He literally gave Jordan the Comic Con figure. And this is what it looks like, guys. This is what 3.5 hours gets you. This is what it looks like. That's it. That is what 3.5 hours will get you in Comic Con. Oh my God. And you know what? Expect that. That is exactly the way Comic Con is. It's nothing but freaking lines, man. It is nothing but lines. It is absolutely crazy. As you can see here, the people who are waiting to actually get into the different lines for the autographs were finally let in. So you can see the entire crowd has dispersed. But you saw that in the morning. In the morning, it was absolutely ridiculous. Where was it again? Let's see here if I can get it back here. Yeah, in the morning it was just horrid. You know what? I'll go back from this section here. Yeah, lines, guys, just lines. It's just an absolute crap fest in terms of like lining up for everything. Yeah, so at the beginning of the day, you saw this. This was the people getting in just to get to the autograph area. There was a huge lineup, and yeah, it was just a sea of people, right? By the time we got back, which was 3.5 hours later, guys, you got to remember this. 3.5 hours later, we got back, and the line had literally disappeared. Where is it here? Yeah, the line is gone, right? Like, seriously, the line disappeared. 3.5 hours it took. So people had gotten their autographs, and they started going into Comic Con. Absolutely crazy. So guys, get yourselves ready to be standing in line a lot. And that leads me to my next point, guys. What happens outside of San Diego Comic Con? Guys, this is very important. Inside of Comic Con is one thing. Outside of Comic Con is something completely different. There's things to do outside of Comic Con that will blow your mind. The whole city transforms. The whole city transforms. But there are actual dedicated exhibits at Comic Con as well. Check this out, guys. We were so bored. Actually, I'm going to lie. I was so bored at waiting in line for 3.5 hours that I left the line just to go see if there was anything else. And lo and behold, right beside where we were standing, there was a gigantic Dragon Ball exhibit by Tamashii Nations. Tamashii Nations did not want to pay for the exhibit rates that were happening inside of Comic-Con. So they decided, screw it, we're going to have our own exhibit at the Marriott Hotel, and we're going to basically showcase all of our goods and all of our goods for this year coming up outside. They actually set up an entire display at the Marriott, which is all the way at the other side of the marina, well past the convention center. Here we see Goku, Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta Super Vegeta and Super Goku. Yeah, this was an like they are actually made to look like action figures. If you actually see them, they have double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. Yeah, they're not actually supposed to look like cartoon characters. It's kind of funny. So you can see here, it's got a double joint there. Absolutely insane. They set up an entire Capsule Corporation headquarters. What am I looking at, dude? Dude, what are you looking at? That if you look closely at the floor, sorry, dudes, didn't mean that again. They actually have roads. There are actually roads. Oh man, what are you doing? There were actually roads leading to different areas. Oh gosh, this is the problem with playing this on YouTube. Come on, let go. They actually had everything like actual roads and locations set up where you could play this game. It was a wonderful little game. You were collecting all the Dragon Balls using the Dragon Ball radar. So basically, let me show you guys this. So you can see all the locations, the traffic stops. There's one to play a Dragon Ball card game. There's another one which actually displays all of the what's it called? SH Figure Arts figures on display. And they have directional signs as to where to go so you can complete your Dragon Ball quest. It was a really fun activity, a really fun activation. I really enjoyed it. So basically, here I am waiting in line to go pick up my sticker and my Dragon Ball radar. One thing I didn't appreciate about this is they don't let you keep the Dragon radar and the completed souvenir. They don't let you keep it because, and this sucks, because you can just hand it off to somebody. They can just walk to the front of the line and get the free bag. It was really kind of sad because I really like that Dragon radar. I'll see if I show it. And this exhibit, they had huge exhibits here. You actually had a huge key, blast. Like you can actually charge yourself up and actually, get yourself Super Saiyan. It was freaking awesome. I look like I'm about to take a dump, but that's okay. But yeah, here's the Dragon radar, and this young lady's trying to explain it to me. So I have to I have to collect all the Dragon Balls at each location. And what I need to do is I have to actually, play a game, play the arcade, and then the person at the station will acknowledge that I did that activity, and I can go ahead and I can get my Dragon Ball. Some of them were quizzes. It was a fun activity. I really loved it. I really wish they let me keep the Dragon radar. Thinking about it now, what I should have done is I should have gone back, did another one, and just kept it and not handed it in. Because honestly, it was so much fun. That's the one thing I missed going back there. So guys, if you are just visiting San Diego, you don't have to go inside of Comic Con to enjoy yourself. You really don't. Outside Comic Con, there are so many other things to do. The Walking Dead has a huge almost every single year I've been, they had a huge experience. What's it called? The Walking Dead experience, which really covers a lot of what happens in that current season. And yeah, they basically have like this huge warehouse which is set up, and I didn't get any footage of it that year, unfortunately. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing. And the thing about that is, all these actors are walking around everywhere. It was an absolute amazing experience. Definitely, if you're in San Diego for whatever reason, you can just enjoy yourself completely outside of Comic Con. And 9 times out of 10, you actually don't need a badge to actually go and enjoy yourself at any of these events. So it's absolutely crazy. So guys, if you want to get the most out of your experience for being at San Diego Comic Con, definitely check out the other exhibits that happen. Because seriously, you can do so much outside of Comic Con. My tip number 6 is, here we go, guys. This is it. Exclusives. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna be a Debbie Downer here, guys. Don't ever expect to actually be able to get any exclusives. Don't. Any of those exclusives that are actually on hand, trying to get them is very difficult, because as you'll see here, I got up super early one day. It was, I think it was like, I got up at 5 a.m. in the morning, got on oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This shuttle bus is provided for free by the convention. Guys, take advantage of that. Any of the hotels in the area, if you have your badge, if you have your Comic-Con badge, You can literally just wait at one of the hotels that are one of the participating San Diego Comic Con hotels, and you can actually take the shuttle for free. It literally goes all the way out past past the highway. At one point, we were staying at the Henderley Hotel, and it's about a half an hour bus ride, but it's absolutely free. It was so great. Comic Con is that organized. They've actually rented all of the shuttles in the city just to be able to accommodate Comic Con. Absolutely freaking nuts. This is me walking to the convention center to try and get in early enough to get one of the exclusives. It was the He-Man and Adam exclusive from Mattel that year. This is like 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? And people are already there. I am walking as fast as I can. Well, not that fast, but I am walking there as quickly as I can, vlogging as well. But there, you can see the whole city from here, the Gaslamp district. This is already thousands of people before we even reach the front of the line. This is crazy. This is how many people are already anticipating trying to get exclusives at Comic-Con. Do not sleep on this, guys. If you are actually looking to get an exclusive, be early. This is us finally moving into the line. I estimate that there are about 800 people ahead of me, and right behind me, there are thousands upon thousands of people trying to get into Comic-Con to try get exclusives, freebies, experiences, trying to line up to go see the Labyrinth exhibit that they had. It was absolutely nuts. Some people can only go in the morning because they actually have to work in the city. It's crazy. You got a photo bomber there. Be careful. That's the other thing I have to say. Be careful when they finally open up the line on the escalator. Everybody moved forward, and people were nearly trampled. So, guys, when you're doing this, be cautious. Be careful. The security can only do so much. You hear horror stories all the time about Black Friday and people getting trampled. Trying to get to the deals. That does happen here. You have to be careful. And you'll see me here. I literally take off running. So basically, here I am. I'm on the wrong side of the building. I should have went to the other side of the building. But yeah, I take off. So here I am. I'm literally I sped this up, but I am running. And you have security and volunteers yelling at everybody, "Don't run! Don't run! Don't run!" And then everyone's running. Nobody cares. And here I am, just cutting in line, grabbing some freebies just before I had. That was a bad idea. I should not have done that. But yeah, I'm running towards the Mattel booth. I'm trying to get there. And I've said this in the past before. I finally get to the Mattel booth. You can see it here. So I'm passing Panini. I'm passing. There it is, the Mattel store. That's NECA that I just passed. I check out the NECA store. It's still going to have to come back. So I run over to the Mattel booth, and the young man here, he's literally telling everybody, "Nope, line's full. Come back in half an hour." He's denying everybody. He is literally denying everybody. You can see his Mattel shirt right there, and he's telling everybody, "Nope, line's capped. You can't come back. You have to come back in half an hour. Try to get in half an hour, right?" And like I said, the thing about exclusives is that there are only so many of them every day. So quite literally, I failed. I failed every single time trying to get the Mattel exclusive. It's so basically they will yell out when they're sold out of exclusives that don't bother coming anymore. The allocation for He-Man and Adam 2-pack has been sold out. And once I heard that, I just said, forget it. I'm gonna go to the NECA line, and I'm gonna wait here. So just like most lines in many places, they have people to direct others on how to get it. This is important. So this is the back of the wall, but the actual sales center is in the middle aisle. So there are a lot of line cutters, and what happens is the two guys who are managing the line are communicating with each other. They literally tell you, hold on to each other's shoulders and walk because they don't want anybody to cut in line. So you have to be able to maintain physical contact with the person in front of you. I don't know if that's actually a thing now. I think it might still be. But again, you're going to be wearing masks. Everybody's going to be a few feet apart. It's going to be kind of crazy. But yeah, they had all of the exclusives, and there was a special signing by Martin Cove. And then I took the opportunity because there were a lot of new figures that were on display that year. We had the Terminator figures here. We had Pan's Labyrinth here. The Shape of Water, Megadeth, that painting guy. They were even showcasing that the Goonies was going to be something that year. We had Alien figures on display. Yeah, it was crazy. And by some miracle, by the time I got, these were great. They had these huge dioramas set up for all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon figures. It was just absolutely beautiful. You see Shredder there with his legs crossed. You see Krang. You see Slash. You see Leatherhead. Yeah, just wonderful dioramas. They teased the upcoming mask that was going to be for Casey Jones, and then they had the huge playset with which was available at the time for the street scene. Beautiful stuff. And then finally, I made it to the front. Let's get it here. Oh yeah, I have the Golden Girls. They finally came out, by the way. So finally, we made it to the front. They have the prices of all the exclusives right on the side there, and yeah, you basically purchase and you move on. But as I said, LineCon is a real thing. It's just nothing but lines. But if you're fortunate enough, you're patient enough, and you basically have you can really tolerate this whole idea of lining up just to get exclusives. You can make it out of there with a few little trinkets. Look at the size of that bag. It was crazy. I picked up the Shredder 2-pack, the Shredder, the captured Shredder exclusive for that year. It was absolutely ridiculous. What a crazy day. What a crazy thing that Comic Con is. So guys, get yourselves ready. Be there early. Do not sleep on this. Comic Con is vicious that way. LineCon is vicious that way. Do not sleep on this. It's imperative that you get there early and you be ready to be lined up, and basically be prepared, because there is no guarantee. You may not get the exclusive that you're looking for, but cross your fingers. Hope for the best, and you might be able to be to get something. And again, best of luck to everybody. My tip number 7 is eat and freaking drink. Okay, so this is something that a lot of people honestly caught up in the excitement. Anything happens, you totally forget to eat, and this happens a lot. There are food pavilions in the convention center. Take advantage of them. The food's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty reasonably priced, surprisingly. But I come from Canada, so what they do in convention centers here is ridiculous. They gouge all the prices. But in San Diego, they were not that bad. You can get like a huge hot dog with fries, and you can get just plain chips with gravy. Lots of great options there. It's not the best prices in the world, but they're not too bad. Now, I will say, drink a lot. Bring a lot of water. Bring a lot of water. You will need to hydrate. It's like walking so much. Around the convention center, walking around San Diego, it is hot. It is absolutely hot, and you need to hydrate. I cramped up multiple times, and you'll actually notice I'm carrying a banana. Okay, watch this. You'll see it. I'm carrying a freaking banana. I'm carrying a banana because the what's it called? The potassium that's in the banana will actually relieve your cramps, your the leg cramps that you eventually get, because you will get leg cramps. You walk around the whole city. They've literally closed off half the roads, so you will be walking a lot at San Diego Comic Con. So my tip number 7, guys, seriously, do not ignore this. Eat and drink. Bring a lot of water. I had like 3 water bottles in my backpack. By the way, bring a backpack. If when you're checking in, if you don't have a backpack, just keep the bag that they give you and fill it up with water. Fill it up with like at least 2 or 3 bottles of water. Put some food in there, some chips, some snacks, anything you can. Guys, do not skip on this. Drink and eat. Like, seriously, I know there's a lot of stuff to do. I know everyone gets excited going to their panels, going to try and get exclusives. But seriously, take that 5 minutes out of your day and grab something to eat, grab something to drink, because you will regret it. Okay, I had a massive cramp. My legs cramped up, and I was literally screaming. It was so bad. It was ridiculous. I learned my lesson after the first Comic Con that you need to eat and drink. Oh, one thing. Here's a bonus tip: wear running shoes. Okay, and wear good running shoes. The first year I was there, I had these old running shoes which I was wearing for like literally a year, like 2 years already, And by the end of Comic Con, they had worn down to nothing. I'm not even exaggerating about that. Now, they were pretty worn to begin with, but the soles were gone. Like, honestly, I had to buy additional insoles to actually wear on these things. I'm not even joking about that, guys. Do not skip out on good footwear. Like, Comic Con is brutal because the convention center is absolutely massive. You're walking around the entire city. Trust me, wear some shoes, eat and drink. I'm not even joking about that. I am not joking about that. My tip number 8 is the glorious city of San Diego. Oh my God. If you guys have not been to San Diego, guys, take 5 minutes. Take one, like, arrive early. Arrive the day before, or arrive very, very early on preview day. Arrive on preview day. If you're not part of the, if you're not an exhibitor, if you're not what's it called, a professional, if you're not if you're not a reporter or not a blogger or anything like that, go and explore the city. The city of San Diego is gorgeous. Oh my God! Like, seriously, everything shuts down. This is Petco Park. It's the home of the Padres. But everything shuts down for Comic Con. The MLB, the Major League Baseball, they actually rearrange different games depending on the schedule of Comic Con. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. And as you can see here, the side of Petco Park has advertising for the History Channel. Like, this is just crazy. You go to Party City. They changed it into Purge City for a day, just for the Purge. Like, things like you see things here that you'll never see anywhere else in terms of the city. But the city itself is absolutely gorgeous. Here's a great example of one of the great restaurants that I went to eat and drink. Guys, they had Philly cheesesteak here, some of the best. I had mac and cheese. I had a Philly cheesesteak with chips. Oh God, you know what? Again, and very, very reasonable too. It was only $21.55 for this great combo. Great, beautiful stuff. Honestly, and it was absolutely delicious. But yeah, go see the city. Explore everything. This is Super 7's headquarters in San Diego. They actually have a full corporate office. They're not really corporate offices, actually, storefront, but they do have offices at the top. Definitely check them out. They have all of their latest figures on display. Whether it be what's it called? Whether it be Reaction, Ultimates, some of the apparel. They have a lot of different clothes there, like their t-shirts and all that crazy stuff. And these were people. This is preview day. These are people already lining up just to get into the Super 7 exclusive sale. It was absolutely crazy. They downed a whole pizza all by themselves. Crazy. But yeah, guys, go see the city. The city of San Diego is absolutely gorgeous. Like, you can see the marina here. You can see the bridge going to the other side. It's picturesque. The weather is gorgeous. And guys, yeah, just seriously, look at these. This is the pedestrian bridge to get to the convention center and the Hilton Hotel, where there are other events going on. Again, the whole city becomes Comic Con. It's absolutely brilliant. Like, seriously, take a day, take a morning, and just explore the city. Just explore the city. Seriously. Tip number 8: the city of San Diego. And yeah, once Comic Con starts, though, it is game on. Like, seriously, as you can see here, everything becomes Comic Con. The sides of hotels are all laid out with Comic Con, advertising. We have street meat, guys. This was disgusting. Okay, like, that is an aluminum tray. Let's see here. That is an aluminum tray that they use to cut meat on. That's an aluminum tray. He's got a burner underneath it, just cooking meat, right? He's not a registered vendor. He's literally just some dude with a cart selling literal street meat. It was so gross. It was disgusting. You don't know where that's been. You don't know how it's been made. I doubt I'm actually kind of doubting it's even been bought from Walmart. I think they actually made it at home. It was that crazy. But yeah, this is what the city of San Diego looks like during Comic Con. It is just a sea of people, everybody, an absolute sea of people. But my advice to everybody: go see the city. It's gorgeous. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to host, Comic Con. Guys, do not miss out on seeing the city of San Diego. It's absolutely gorgeous. Tip number 9. This is a funny one. This was hilarious. Yes, they have protests at Comic Con. You actually do encounter protests at Comic Con. This is nuts. When I was there, it was a religious protest. I don't know, like it was crazy.
We've got protesters at Comic Con. Go figure.
Okay, let's read this here. Sports nuts, the prideful, hypocrites, cross-dressers, Buddhists, good people, thieves, inventors of evil, hell awaits. Oh my God, just crazy. Like they're whoever this protest is they're lumping in. This is ridiculous. They're lumping in sports nuts, right? They're lumping in sports nuts, cross-dressers. What else is here? Porn freaks, liberals. They're what? That's terrible. Liberals, Hindus. What the heck? Money lover. This is terrible. This is absolutely just terrible. My gosh. Oh, just terrible. They're lumping them in with they're lumping in with anarchists. They're even lumping in Catholics. What? Murderers, atheists, liberals. They're lumping in all these terrible. They're lumping in these regular people with terrible. Like just ridiculous. Yeah, this. I don't know. I don't know if they even knew what they were protesting. Like there's some people who are protesting, religious protesters, but there are other protesters like this guy who's just protesting everybody. It was just crazy.
What the? We got protesters at Comic Con. Apparently, we're insulting God. We're gonna die. I gotta admit though, I got a lot of publicity by doing this. So apparently we can go to hell.
So be careful, guys. Watch out. There are protesters, and thankfully it didn't get violent. It didn't get it was pretty much just them screaming for about 3 hours before I guess everyone they finally dispersed. But honestly, yeah. Number 9, protests. Like what the heck is going on? Seriously. And finally, my tip number 10, everybody. Seriously, honestly, everything else, that happens at Comic-Con, whatever it is, whether it's protests, whether it's lines, whether it's registering or being there to go to an exhibit, to any panels and everything like that. At the end of the day, guys, have fun. Have fun at Comic-Con. Comic-Con is ridiculous. It is the Mecca. It is the grandfather of all Comic-Cons. It is where you can meet just fabulous people. You can meet cosplayers here. You can meet fellow fans of anime, cartoons, pop culture, anything you can imagine. Just there's a whole wing, just a whole lobby where you can actually just take pictures. They have this huge Comic-Con wall just for cosplayers. This guy was incredible. He had a fully working Iron Man suit. It was absolutely epic. It was so great. There were so many different cosplayers there. Guys, go have fun. Really, that's what Comic-Con's all about. Comic-Con is all about having fun, and that's really what it is. Enjoy yourselves at Comic-Con, guys. Don't take it too seriously, right? LineCon is what it is. They're exclusive, but exclusives will come and go, right? The experience of Comic-Con is what you're there for. The food, the atmosphere, the cosplayers, right? This is the reason why you're there for. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, guys, have fun. Enjoy yourselves. And like I said, you can see here in the lobby, everybody's taking a break. Everybody's on the floor. Everybody's taking in some water, taking up some rest. Find those safe spaces, guys. Find those safe spaces where you can enjoy yourself, where you can take a break, right? But above all else, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy Comic-Con. Make sure that you are safe with everybody who you're with, and just have the time of your lives, guys. Because honestly, Comic-Con is that. Comic-Con is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's something that just You know, it only happens once a year, and so much sensory overload. Like seriously, you can experience so many things around here that you will never experience anything else in the one day. If you're only able to make it one day, it's absolutely crazy. If you're able to make it the full 4 days, you know, or even or the full 3 days, or the full 4 days, or even the full 5 days that you can make Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, if you're fortunate enough to get the full 5 days, guys, enjoy yourselves. So many different things to get, so many different things they give away, so many freebies, so many different, so much swag, so many exclusives that you can pick up. You know, the history of Transformers here, absolutely crazy. I still have that somewhere. Yeah, see all the new and upcoming toys, see all the new upcoming featurettes, movie premieres, obviously Hall H, right? And Hall H is a different beast entirely. I'm not even going to comment on Hall H because I think it's part of the experience you don't want to. Because honestly, Hall H is just ridiculous. We can talk about it in the chat right now. But, guys, enjoy yourselves. Anybody who's actually going to be at San Diego Comic Con this year, welcome back. I hope you guys really enjoy it, guys. This has been an absolute wonderful chat that I've had with you guys. But seriously, Comic Con is just ridiculous. Comic Con is just absolutely bonkers. So, guys, if whoever's going out there this year, enjoy yourselves. It's going to be a blast getting back into it. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. This has been an absolute blast. Let's see who's in the chat tonight. Lots of people. The whole chat is basically just exploded. Lots of people here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Alternatives channel. Hey, what's going on with this channel? Gwildor, welcome. Yes, welcome. We are. Yes. Come. Miguel Gonzalez. Hey, Jay, what's going on, Miguel? KB, I thought I was done collecting at the beginning of the year. Found out that was only the beginning of my hobby / addiction. Unfortunately, my friend, that will never change. Tomato Bob Sponge. Tomato Bob Sponge. Jeez Louise. Salut. Tennis channel. Yes, Tennis channel. How are you tonight, my friend? Lou's reviews. What's going on, Lou? San Diego. Here we come. Are you going, Lou? That would be awesome, brother. Take your time, brother. Take your time. Aaron Hardy. Hello. I can totally work and watch at the same time. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Aaron. You're amazing. Knights of Old. Hey, Jay. Knights of Old. What's going on? Jabbar Robbins. I've never been to any convention ever. Dude, honestly, give yourself a treat one time. Definitely go to one and go check out everything you enjoy. Trust me, you'll love it. Christoph Kenneth. Hey, what's going on, Christoph? How's it going, Jay? How was the con? I haven't been to the con. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's the convention. I'm here in Toronto. I'm just recanting my top 10 tips of how to enjoy yourself and how to make the most out of your Comic Con experience. So, guys, if you haven't seen it already, definitely rewind the episode. Check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Pardon me, guys. Christoph, imagine SDCC was your first con ever. Your head would shoot straight off of your body. Yes, it would definitely do that. Lou, 2016. Yes, those were the days, my friend. Those were the days. Sleep on the sidewalk. That was what was happening. I don't know if you noticed, but there were people on the sidewalk lining up for Hall H. It was absolutely bonkers. I'm doing good, Christoph. Good to see you. Obi-Wan. What's going on, Obi-Wan? Tip 2. Be ready to walk and stand all day. If you're in shape, you'll have no problems. Yes, and I'm not in shape, and I had cramps. So many freaking leg cramps. Wildor, I'm good to go then, since round is a shape. Yes, round is a shape, my friend. Lou's reviews. Yeah, let's get his tips. I'm gonna go basic and say stay hydrated. Exactly, my friend. Obi-Wan, tip 3. For no interruptions to your Comic-Con fun, wear an adult diaper. Ooh, no, my friend, no, do not do that. There are plenty of washrooms to go around. You don't have to worry about that. My God, please don't do that. Dinosaur Park and such. Salt Lake City, Fanks is super crowded. I can't imagine San Diego Comic-Con. Dude, it is crazy. Fan Expo. Yes, it is ridiculous. It is absolutely bonkers. Lose, an excellent tip. Now I don't have to just turn my underwear inside out and cover for 2 days. Diapers for all. You guys are crazy. Wildar, are there any exclusives going to be on online on Friday? Apparently it's going to be on Friday for exclusives. Yes, apparently Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody double check and remind us. It is actually when the He-Man 2-pack is going to go on sale. So everybody get ready. Get ready for the He-Man 2-pack. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep moving, guys, because there are a lot more people to say hi to. I will lose though. Tip: if you're concealing a Star Wars lightsaber, just say that you have a massive erection and that your the Viagra has written off. Let's keep this clean, Lou. Let's keep this clean. Kids are in the crowd. Princeton Phalanx 59. Was it like that at TFCon? Honestly, guys, TFCon comparing TFCon to San Diego Comic Con, I'm sorry, there is no comparison. San Diego Comic Con is absolutely bonkers. Sergeant Slaughterhouse, hello, good to see you, Sergeant Slaughterhouse. What's going on, my friend? Get in line, maggots. Lou's reviews. Sorry, I'm gonna have to skip Lou. I apologize. I'm gonna have to see who else is in the channel. Aaron Hardy, haven't seen that Top Cow logo in a long time. I know, right? But it's there. It is there and clear. Renegade Biker, hey Jay, hey Renegade Biker, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you, my friend. Christoph, early bird special, yes. Vincent Lee. Dang, I know, right, Vincent? It is ridiculous. Zachary with a J. He's telling the truth, 100%. LOL. It is insane. Yes, it is absolutely freaking bonkers. Absolutely nuts. Wildor, yeah, no thanks. I hate people too much for that. I know, right? JVNNYD. It's an exclusive figure and it's free if you win. Yes, it is. It was free if you win, but if you didn't, you lined up for 3.5 hours for nothing. It was just so sad. Zachary Wildor, same. I emotionally prepared myself for weeks. 100%. M Razor 2. That sucks. Poor dude. That Spider-Man costume is dope. Yes, he looked amazing, didn't he? JVNNYD. WaitCon. It is WaitCon. Wait and see what happens. All right, guys. Toy Connections. Woohoo! Comic Con. Yeah, Toy Connections. Comic Con. 100%. Good to see you, Ken. Michael Reyes. New York Comic Con is the same. A lot of people in line, but I love it. Going geeking is the best. It is, my friend. It totally is. New York, yes, 100%. Wilder wants to go to New York Comic Con. Honestly, I think I'll visit it one day, but right now is not the time. Nolan, just the amount of people in line and just the amount of people and the lines, I don't think I could do it. It's not for everybody. It is not for everybody, guys. It's absolutely bonkers in many regards. Sorry, Christoph. I'm just trying to get the people who I haven't seen. Wildar, you're never alone when you're with people. This is true, actually. King Panther. Jennifer Quinn. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you, my friend. King Panther. Jay, greatest man in Canada. Oh, come on, Noel. You're crazy. One of the top 10 things to know about the Comic-Con is that everybody needs to subscribe to your channel for the best action figure news north of the U.S. border. Thank you so much, Noel. You were a gem. Thank you so much. Jennifer, been to Comic-Con in the early 2000s. It's a different beast now, Jennifer. I guarantee you. It is a different beast now. I actually stayed in line at 3 a.m. and this was like in 2005. Wow, maybe it's not so different. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. And do not drink milk. It doesn't go well. If that's your drink, I regretted that. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, that's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's it. Gwildar, ATM was down for me. I was kicking myself for not going to the bank first. I'd be so upset making that mistake at Mecca experiences like SDCC. Yes, there's a wonderful tip. Thank you, Gwildar. Definitely bring cash if you can. They do have point of sale devices in the building, but they can go down. I believe Jay over at Geek Dad Life said the exact same thing. So yes, definitely do that. Noel, Jay, my sister and her girlfriend say he looks so much more handsome with no beard. Well, you know what? It does happen. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like my beard, but that's okay. I totally get it. It does happen. Moses Cortez, I'm going. Can't wait. Oh, congratulations, Moses. That's awesome. I'm so jealous. When Geeks Collide. Hey, what's going on, Steve? My dream to check out SDCC at least once. Dude, you will not regret it. At least go for the weekend. You know what I mean? Like arrive early on Friday. Arrive early on Thursday. Head in there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and leave on Sunday. You will not regret it. It's beautiful. Steph in theater. What's going on, my friend? I'd rather go to the one in Los Angeles. Love that city. The one in Los Angeles is very nice. They have a sister con there. But honestly, you can't compare the two. Seriously, you just can't. It's not the same. Legend Odasun. Hey, what's going on, Legend? I don't think I can handle a con these days. I can barely even handle a concert. Wow. It is hard. It is very, very hard these days. Pedro Lopez. Hey, Pedro, what's going on, my friend? Think about wearing compression socks, especially if you're going to be on your feet all day. That's a good tip. That is another very good tip. Excellent tip, my friend. Thank you, Pedro. Christoph, Jay, just put on a blue shirt and sneak around every booth you want to. I know, right? Just crazy. Jennifer actually met Joss Whedon in line for the ATMs at the Comic Con. LOL. That's funny. Was he as much of a dick that everyone says he is? Seriously, he was like, a lot of people are saying he's an absolute horrid individual. Rudy Noel. Hey Mega J. Do you know how to get a copy of the full 5-Force series? I have a full copy, but I can't, the original. I have the dub version. I don't have the thing. I was fortunate enough to get it from a friend, but I'm sorry, my friend. I really don't know how else to get it. There are episodes on YouTube. That's the best I can advise you. I'm sorry to say that. Best of luck to you, Rudy. Rudy, hit me up on IG. Let me see if we can help each other. All right, Rudy, check me out on Instagram. Maybe we can do something. Jennifer, don't know how to spell his name, but he's the creator of Buffy. Yes, it's Josh Whedon. You're right, Jennifer. Nolan, Gwildor, me too. It would be an awesome experience, but yeah, crowds are just too much. It can be daunting. KB, at least we get a chance to buy some exclusive online. No way I'll be going to San Diego Comic Con anytime soon. It's really tough. It's really tough. But if you can make it, if you can ever make it at one time in your life, I really suggest going. Jennifer, no, if he was actually really sweet, he was actually really sweet. He stood around for 5 minutes for me to find a page to sign. That's nice. At least he was nice to you. Apparently, to his coworkers, he's really quite rude. But everybody sees everybody differently sometimes. So there you go. Lose reviews. I got the Johnson and Johnson shot. Does that count as 2 shots of Johnson? Ha 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 ha. But I believe if you're actually being serious, Lou, that is the Johnson & Johnson's should count. I believe it does. Stop the sales. No, unfortunately. Jay looks like he's scheming. I was trying to scheme, but it didn't work. Gwildor, I actually like the kind of lottery way of getting exclusives. Seems more fair given how many people there are. It kind of is, but waiting in line 3 hours is really, 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 really disappointing when you don't get something. Seriously, I was with my friends and we were able to enjoy the whole moment. And Dex gave his to Jordan, but honestly, it would have been really crappy if Jordan didn't get one and some because Dex doesn't collect Lego. Right, so really, it was awesome for him. He was the only guy as dressed up as Spider-Man who didn't win anything. It was so sad. Seriously, it was really, really sad. JVNNDYD, it's an exclusive figure, and if it's free, you win. That's awesome. That is actually awesome. Absolutely. Where else do we have here? Who haven't we said hi to yet? Well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead with it. Zachary. They do. They're guests of other vendors. You'll walk around the sales floor and see vendors selling the exclusives from Hasbro, Mattel, etc. at a huge markup. Yeah, it sucks. There will be guys who actually line up, get the exclusive, and run over to the booth and just put it on sale. It is so ridiculous sometimes. Just absolutely criminal. Just despicable. It's just absolutely despicable. Like so crazy. Who else have we seen here? Gwildor, expect when I see that amount of people and congestion that I'd freak out. Yes, I know. Anxiety hits people. It really does. It's really, really crazy. No exclusive is worth getting hurt for. That's too crazy. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. That's why I say be careful. You still need to take care of yourself. Gwildor, I'd imagine just like bots, people have ways of getting in early. Yes, there are ways to actually get early access. This is definitely something for sure. What's here? Zachary, bring some snacks. The gas lamp quarter and near the stadium is a good way for lunch and dinner. Absolutely, such great restaurants. I had a blast. Very short walk, 100%. It really is, and the weather is gorgeous. So you're definitely not going to have a problem. Christoph Kenneth, is that the line for water? Thankfully, no. Thankfully, the facilities are well maintained. Like you have access to water if you need it. It's actually a very, very good system. San Diego Comic Con and the convention center know exactly what they're doing. They really, really know how to do it. It's actually crazy. Christoph, banger restaurants. Yes, they do have incredible restaurants there. Zachary, okay, I have anxiety and I'm different, and I'm definitely not a people person, but the energy of the con is positive, and there are places where you can go for space and take a breaks. Yes, as you guys saw, as you might have seen in the lobby, there are massive areas where you can actually take a break. A lot of attendees just sit down on the floor, and there are places where you can do cosplay and do a lot of great stuff. It's actually very, 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 very cool place to hang out. It's actually really, really cool. Zachary, knowing that a place is going to be crowded and obnoxious and it's supposed to be, does help prepare. Once you're in a line, it's not so chaotic. You're basically chill out. This is true. Most people are civil in lines, but the people get hot-headed sometimes. It's absolutely crazy. Christoph, did they kick out the homeless people? Homeless people can't even get near the building, truthfully, and most I'm going to call them, most people who are down on their luck, they know better than to stay near the event center, because the police do move them fairly quickly. They only let them stay there for a few minutes. So you're going to see people inside the Gaslamp district. You're going to see people in the outskirts, but for the most part, there aren't that many people who are down on their luck inside the city during Comic Con. It's just not a thing. Surprisingly, you'd think that you'd see a lot more panhandlers as close to the convention center as possible, but the reality is it's just a sea of people, and it's easier just to get ignored. And your likelihood of getting anything, because everyone's trying to get in and out of the convention center. I think they just have a better time and a better chance outside of the city, outside of the convention center. Christoph, that mayo sitting in the sun is fresh. That mayo sitting in the sun is fresh. Yes, it is absolutely fresh. Zachary, they do have protests. Apparently, we are all going to hell. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what they were saying. Christoph, Will, you're never alone when you're with people. Oh, by the way, that guy, the street meat vendor that you saw, yeah, the bylaw officer came with 2 police officers, confiscated all of his food and threw it in the garbage. It was crazy. The health inspector was there too. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, they shut him down pretty quick. So yeah, to your question, did they kick out the homeless people? Well, even people trying just to make a few dollars, they kicked them out too. It's kind of crazy. Zachary, there are some people though that are paid just to sit in there to hold protest signs. Be nice to them. They're not crazies. The ones with the megaphones are the lunatics. Yeah, there you go. Actually, Zachary, I like your attitude there. That makes a lot of sense. Gwildor, at least we will be among the good people in hell. I wonder what the exclusives will be. That's hilarious. Obi-Wan, street meat is also a code for something else in San Diego. Ooh. Well, Obi-Wan, don't go there, man. Don't go there, dude. That's just not right. Seriously, that's just not right. Christoph, we are all going to die. Lady Death, yes, this is true. This is true. We can't always be around, not forever. I already read that one. Where are we? I've lost my place. Here we are. When Geeks Collide. New York City Comic Con would be great to check out too. Yes, it would be. But the New York, their taxes there. There's just like, it's kind of like Canada. It's gonna be kind of crazy. Jennifer Quinn. I guess you're talking about. Yeah, sorry. Josh Wheaton even gave you a hug because I asked. Aw, that's sweet. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. Oz guys. Hey guys, how's it going? Not bad, Oz. Good to see you, my friend. King Panther. Mr. J, will you be doing a live stream during the con? See you in the next stream, buddy. I'll probably be doing live streams, but I won't be at the con, so it's gonna be kind of interesting. Legend Odinson. My Wonder figure arrived this morning. Congratulations, my friend. I looked at it online and people already are trying to scalp them. Dude, they've been trying to scalp them since it got sold. I remember when I was younger, I could walk into a Suncoast store and get a cool figure for $7 to $12. I know. Times have changed, Legend Odinson. Times have definitely changed. Jennifer, remember, folks, if you can't make it, there are they streamed the panels, and it was on the Marvels page. Excellent. That's a wonderful tip. Thank you, Jennifer. Nolan, they did shut him down because he wasn't charging $20. Did they shut him down because he wasn't charging $20 for US for a bottle of water? No, they just shut him down because they couldn't verify that he had a license to sell anything, and that where he actually obtained his meat. that is a reality. Public health is a very, very big thing down there. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, guys. So basically those are my tips for for enjoying yourself at Comic-Con, because honestly it could be absolutely daunting. It could be freaking crazy. And honestly, it begins all over again, guys. We are in for another year of an amazing Comic-Con event. I hope everybody out there, who's going to be able to enjoy themselves at Comic-Con is able to get your exclusives, that you're able to be safe. I hope you guys do check out the city. It's one of the most beautiful cities out there in the United States, as far as I can tell. It really is one of the great places. The weather is absolutely gorgeous. The restaurants, top notch. If you're into Mexican food, holy crap, are you in for a treat? The pizza there is actually really, really cool too. I was like, honestly, and here's a tip: don't go to like Domino's, or don't go to any place like that. Go to the grocery store. I went to this grocery store. They had pizza there, and it was one of the best pizzas I'd ever had. It was so delicious. I every single time I go to San Diego, I go to the grocery store to get a pizza. Freaking crazy, I know, but it was so great. I had an absolute blast. It was so great. Christoph, thanks, Jay. Straight money, dude. And you can use this 10 facts with any con. Oh, thank you, Christoph. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Oz guys. Hey, Jay, may I plug something? I'm doing this Saturday. Go for it, guys. Go for it, Oz. What do you want to plug? I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and put it up there. Go for it, bro. Let me know what you will plug. I'll wait. Yeah, you know what? Seriously, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Christoph, go to a market. Yes, the market pizza is just absolutely beautiful. KB, stoked for the Masters of the Universe, or the Masters of the Universe. Stoked for the Masters of the Universe Origins reveal. So am I, my friend. I want to hear that there's going to be a line of Master Universe movie figures. Oh my God, that would blow my mind completely. I want to hear that there's an Origins. That there's a Revelations Grayskull on the way. Oh my God, that would be absolutely crazy. And I really wanted to hear what's going to be happening with Master Universe Revolutions coming up later next year. That's going to be an absolute blast. I'm super excited. I'm absolutely stoked. Jennifer, I used to live down there at El Cajon. I used to live there at El Cajon. I used to take the trolley to the con. Excellent. Yes. But like I said, if you're staying in a hotel, the shuttles are free. It's amazing. Nolan at KB, me too. KB, Grayskull, yes, Grayskull. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Come on, we need the power. We need the power, everybody. Oh my God, we need the power. Oz, this Saturday we'll be making my YouTube debut on Skelevator's channel, doing a live review with him of Wondar. He's a growing channel. If you could check him out and join us on Saturday. Absolutely, guys. Definitely head over to let's go for let's check a look. Let's have a look, everybody. Skelevator. So let's go to let's do a search for Skelevator. Skelevator. All right, is that the right one, Oz? Anyway, Skelevator, 706 subscribers, 100 videos. Definitely check this. Check the. Oh, he's got a custom Snake Mountain. He's got a custom Snake Mountain. Oh my God, that is so great. Definitely check out Skelevator, guys. Whoa, do-it-yourself Snake Mountain. Oh my God, what the heck, dude? He's building his own Snake Mountain. Are you kidding me? No freaking way. He's building his own Snake Mountain. Oh my God, that's crazy. All right, I'm sold. I'm definitely going to go watch that live stream. Here we go. Oh no, this is actually, there's Skelevator. Good to see him. Good to see you, brother. Awesome, Skelevator. Guys, definitely go check out Skelevator's channel on YouTube. YouTube.com/C/Skelevator. Definitely give him a like and a follow. Definitely check out Oz at their live stream. He's definitely an up and coming YouTuber. He's got 100 videos already. Guys, definitely go give him a like and a follow. Definitely check out his channel. Tell him that Jay sent you guys. You know what? As a matter of fact, boom, there you go. That's right, Skelevator. I subscribe to Skelevator. You guys are awesome. Of course, thank you again, guys, for being here, liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. You guys are the best. This is going to be a huge event this year at Comic-Con, the return of Comic-Con. Guys, do not sleep on this. If you're going to Comic-Con and you want to get those exclusives, wake up early. You know, get that lack of sleep. Make sure that you're there. Bring some water. Bring some snacks. Do not make the mistake of not doing that. You will regret it. I guarantee you will regret it. Bring some cash. That was a really good tip. I did not actually put that out there. Bring some cash. Make sure you have enough money in your bank account and your Visa has a lot of room because it's absolutely huge, man. It is ridiculous. Guys, steel yourselves. Get yourselves ready because it's going to be a war. It is going to be a war to get any of these. LineCon continues. Get into the Lego line early, guys. You have a luck of the draw kind of situation there. It's beautiful. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's going to be one of those things. Welcome, everybody, back to Comic-Con 2022. It's going to be an absolute blast. You guys are the best. Thank you again for joining me and liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. Last comments before we log off. Once again, I want to remind everybody that Oz is going to be on this Saturday. Will be making his YouTube debut on Skelevator's channel. This is Skelevator's channel again, just so that everybody knows. They'll be doing a live review with him of Wondar, the elusive Wondar. Damn it! I'm so jealous. Congratulations, Oz. So Skelevator is a growing channel. If you'd like to check him out and join these guys on Saturday, I've already subscribed to the channel. You guys should subscribe to Skelevator's channel as well. Oz, you can guarantee I will be there. I'll be talking with you guys. I'll be messaging you guys. We can have a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. Nolan says we have awesome to have to check. Awesome, have to check that out. Thanks for the info on Oz. Excellent. Thank you, Nolan. Please subscribe to the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oz, that's him. He does major customs and reviews. That freaking Snake Mountain looks boss. I'm loving it. You guys have a great time. I'm definitely going to go check it out if I have time. I'm definitely going to try 100% to be there as much as possible. Guys, check out Skelevator. Definitely check out Oz's debut on YouTube. Guys, I've already subscribed. You should too. Oz, thank you, Jay. I'll hit you up on IG with the details. Thank you so much, Oz. You're the best. All right, guys. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. You guys are the absolute best. I really enjoyed this look back at Comic-Con and, of course, my top 10 tips for getting the most out of Comic-Con during your visit to San Diego Comic-Con 2022. I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. Last comments. I always say that, but last comments just before we log off. Oz says he did a Fright Zone 2. Sweet. Nolan says, I'll subscribe. Can't wait to see it. Excellent. Pedro Lopez says, thanks for the stream. Hit that like button, people. Thank you so muchas gracias, mi amigo. Thank you, Pedro. I really appreciate it. Jennifer Quinn, see you later. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you, Jennifer. You're amazing. Guys, thank you again for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. You guys are all the best. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love and support. I hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. Yo, Joe. Everybody, stay safe. Be well. Good journey. Geek proud.